Chapter 5, The Hollow Reflection. The mirrors started whispering 3 nights ago. It began with the one above the fireplace, the tall, warped glass framed in tarnished gold. I'd covered it weeks earlier with an old sheet after catching my reflection, moving a half-second late. But that night, I heard the faintest scratching coming from behind the fabric, like fingernails tracing letters on glass. I couldn't stop myself. I pulled the sheet away. The surface of the mirror was dark, rippling, as though filled with black water instead of reflection. My candle flickered and split into 3 trembling flames inside the glass. And there between them, I saw myself, smiling. I wasn't smiling. The reflection's lips moved slowly, and though no sound came from the glass, I heard the words in my head as clear as thought. "You look tired, Elias." I stumbled backward, the candle clattering to the floor. The flame died, but the light didn't fade from the mirror. It grew brighter, silvery, cold, almost alive. Then my reflection stepped forward. Not physically, not yet, but the image in the glass leaned closer while I stood still. It was subtle at first, just a breath of difference. But then the mirrored Elias pressed his palm against the inside of the glass. The surface rippled outward like water disturbed. I don't remember deciding to move, but I reached out too. My hand met the cold surface, and for a moment, I swear I felt skin. That night I dreamed of the basement. It's strange. I've never gone down there, yet I know what it looks like. A long corridor of dirt and wood beams, humming with the same low resonance that lives in the walls. In my dream, I walked toward the sound, and the closer I got, the more the walls began to breathe. When I woke, I was standing at the basement door, barefoot, the key already in my hand. The air from below was wet and heavy, like breathing through a soaked cloth. The stairs groaned as if warning me away, but the hum pulled me forward, deep, rhythmic, familiar. Halfway down, I saw them, hundreds of old mirrors leaning against the walls stacked in rows, all of them dark, all of them trembling faintly, as though reflecting something moving behind the surface. I shined my lantern on the nearest one. For an instant, I saw faces, dozens of them, overlapping, whispering in silence. And in the center of them all, my uncle's eyes staring back at me. He looked like he hadn't aged a day. I dropped the lantern. The flame burst, glass shattered, and the sudden light revealed something carved into the beams overhead. Dozens of names, mine among them. Beneath each name was a date. The date beneath mine was today. That's when the mirrors began to speak, not in voices but in vibrations. The air quivered. My chest ached with the pressure of sound. I clutched my ears, but the hum came from within. "He listened too long. He let us in. Now he stays." The sound built until I couldn't tell if I was screaming or they were. Every mirror flickered, not with light, but with movement. My reflection multiplied, each one staring back with that same cold smile. And then, from the center of the largest mirror, my reflection stepped through, not breaking the glass, sliding out of it as if the surface were made of fog. He looked right, too right. My posture, my breathing, even the small scar beneath my chin. He spoke in my voice, softer, calmer. "You can rest now. I'll finish the listening." Before I could move, he pressed his hand against my chest. I felt my body go weightless, cold spreading outward from the point of contact. My vision blurred, colors drained, and I saw my reflection, the other me, standing tall, alive, warm. He turned toward the stairs. I tried to follow, but when I moved, the sound of my steps came half a beat late. My voice echoed wrong in my ears, hollow, distant. I realized then, I wasn't on the same side anymore. He had taken my place. The last thing I saw before the world went dark was him walking up the stairs, leaving me behind, trapped among the mirrors, surrounded by hundreds of faces that looked just like mine, each one whispering the same thing. "We listened too long."